Continue the baseball conversation. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens continue to gain traction with the writers in Hall of Fame voting. What could their admission into the Hall of Fame, if they get in, mean for Alex Rodriguez, Scott, who has announced that he does not plan to play in 2017?
Clemens, we've had a lot of good discussions tonight simply on the Hall of Fame balloting. And it's because it's about to be released, and it's about to change with transparency in 2018. And the answer to your question is very simple. A-Rod would be the third and only third to add to the other two that I feel without PEDs, they're in the Hall of Fame. It's very difficult, right? Natural talent. Like, and by the time he's allegedly first ingested any type of or applied any type of illegal substance, he was 8 years in the league, and he had already had an MVP season. He was and he was already past 300 home runs, and it was going to happen.
But if those two guys get in, then he's almost automatic, would you say?
They're his best friends in terms of getting into camp.
Okay, so he's rooting for those guys.
No doubt.
Get in. You can't keep a guy out with 696 jacks.
Yeah, and like trailblazers. You're not trailblazing anything when it's out of your control.
Right.
I mean, Roger and Barry are sitting on their couch with their fingers crossed, but it's always harder for the first to break a seal.
Right.
And then you hear the analogy of a floodgate, and he would be the entire flood. I don't know if there's a fourth person.
Do you believe that A-Rod is done, though? Says he doesn't plan to play in 2017. Do you think we've seen the last of A-Rod in an MLB uniform on an MLB squad?
You know, I think time away and kind of like the humble pie of how the Yankees treated his exit.
Okay.
And they also did him favors with, being a consultant, and they allowed him to go one play out in the field.
But they got rid of the man before the season was over.
Pretty ruthless.
The season's not even done. How are we doing that?
That was pretty bad. I think that
it's crazy.
I think that Alex Rodriguez has a lot of similarities to Tiger Woods. They came in at the same time. I covered Tiger every event but 7 for an 8-year period from before scandal, during scandal, and after. And they have a lot of similarities. And I think the biggest one is what lies in this answer, is that after you caught him in enough lies, you had to take everything he said afterwards with a grain of salt.
Right.
So I think that it's wasted energy to take stock into anything until it actually happens.